Hi, I'm Chef Amee Hoge, and I'm here to teach you how to play with food, where I take a classic recipe, change it up a little bit to create a whole new dish. Today we're making holiday treats, and I'm taking the shortbread recipe. Honestly, we're just keeping it basic. There's so many different things you can do with this. You could add some cinnamon as a seasoning, you can add some nutmeg, you can add some food coloring, anything you like. But we're gonna just make the basic recipe, which is we have some softened butter, 1 stick of softened butter. Then I've got a half a cup of powdered sugar. Then I'm going to mix that up real good. Add a little vanilla. Now you can use an electric mixer, or you can mix it yourself. I like using my own hands. Here we're going to take a quarter teaspoon of vanilla. It's really not a deal breaker if you don't have the vanilla. It adds a little bit more flavor, but you're good to go. You can add peppermint too for Christmas. I'm just going to go ahead and add the old-fashioned vanilla in there. And then what I'm going to do is I love this because there's only like 3 or 4 ingredients, is 1 cup of flour, okay? Now this is where I'm going to go ahead and use my pastry blender, okay? And it's got 4 or 5 different blades on there, not blades, but little things that kind of chop up your dough. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, break it up. It's going to get kind of crumbly. And then I'll go ahead and start squishing it with my hands, and we'll place it on the baking sheet. All right, so here we have, with our pastry blender, again, it just really chops it up really nice. Very fast. Maybe took me a couple extra 30 seconds in there. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is make sure it all kind of comes together. You want it to all kind of come together. Sometimes you might need a little bit more flour, but you just want it not to where it's sticky. I could use a little bit more. Okay, ooh, that's nice. Just a little bit of flour. You can always add more, you can't take out, so don't add too much. Then what I'm just going to do is I'm going to take a scoop on a greased baking sheet. You don't want to make them too big, and I kind of like them a little thicker. We're going to scoop them on here. I love these scoops. This is like probably one of the smaller cookie scoops. Not the smallest, but it makes a nice round cookie, gets the job done. There's not too many fingers in there. Kids will always stick their fingers in anyway. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just make the 6. It makes about a dozen. This is like a half a batch. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of flour to this bowl here. And now this is the easy way. You can roll out shortbread, but we're going for easy. And sometimes rolling things out, it gets stuck everywhere. It's hot. Your countertop's not cool enough. So here's the easy way. Like I said, scoop it out like this. Then I'm going to put the bottom of a glass in some flour, and it doesn't really stick all that great, but it helps it to not stick to your cookie. Okay? Now it'll stick a little bit better because of that, the stickiness of the cookie. The butter. There you go. Nice. You should get a couple out of there. Oops, starting to stick. It wouldn't make so much noise if I used a plastic bowl. Anyway, there you go. It's a great cookie to make any time of year, and it doesn't have an egg. You just have to have some butter. Margarine doesn't really work because there's extra water added in there. But all you're going to do is go ahead and cook these at 325 for about 10 to 15 minutes, and you're done. Here's your final product. Easy shortbread cookies, perfect for Christmas. I'm Chef Amee Hoge. Thanks for joining me. You can check out my website and learn more about me at chefamee with 2 e's.com.